Hey up guys, and welcome to the next video in my Southampton save. Just a little bit of business we've done on the last day of the January transfer window. We signed David Beckham for £45,000 from PSG. I thought it'd be a good buy for several reasons, but mainly for business and the shirt revenue and everything like that. And plus, his experience would be great for the team. It'd be good for backup, and hopefully it can tutor some young players. So I'll go to the fixtures we've had since the Aston Villa game. Not many, because we're in the final now against Manchester United. After the Aston Villa game, which we won 2-1, we had an epic game against Reading, winning 6-3. Pretty crazy stuff. Morgan Schneiderlin with 2 goals, James Tompkins, Jay Rodriguez with 2, and Ferreira with a single goal. And Noel Hunt scored 2 for them, and Canu. Really good game, but I'm pretty disappointed how we lost our concentration, conceding the goals. And that's one thing what's bothered me this season. We just concede needless goals at times and give the ball away, which is not good, especially if you're going to do that against world-class teams. And it's just wasting, it's just wasting points basically, potentially, giving away points, like I say. So yeah, we won that game 6-3, and then we had a 2-0 victory against QPR. Very good victory. Dominated them for the most part of the game, really. Jay Rodriguez scored in the 8th minute and Tom Ince in the 83rd. They had Diakite sent off on the 65th minute, but really we dominated the game before that anyway. In midfield we did very good, and I'm really pleased with that victory, to be honest, the way we played. And then we had a 4-1 defeat against Arsenal. Arsenal are one of those teams, even in real life, on their day they can be amazing and they can be world beaters, and against us, they really played great, just attacking us. Jack Wilshere were amazing in that game, and Santi Cazorla were really good as well, and they just dominated basically. They were a different class, and they got revenge for the defeat what they suffered against us earlier on in the season. So we're going into today's game against Manchester United in the Capital One Cup final. Basically, I've said this in, I think, the last video. We're currently 5th in the league, and we're doing really well with like 5 points ahead of Arsenal and Stoke. So we've got a good chance at qualifying into the Europa League, and basically in the Champions League, if you want to class it as that. But I'm just going to try and finish in the Europa League places if we can do that. We've got some tough games ahead as well. But even if we didn't finish in the top 7, for example, and if Man United beat us in the final, will we still get through to the Europa Cup because Man United potentially finishing 1st or 3rd or 2nd place or 4th? I think that will happen. I don't know, I'm not too sure, but if any of you guys know that, please let me know. Anyway, these are the tactics I'm going to be using. The lineup, shall I say. Begovic is again cup tied. Jay Rodriguez is suspended, and Tony Watt is injured. We've got like David Beckham on the bench. Montari hasn't started. Yeah, he's just got back from international duty. I'll probably play him at the weekend, but yeah, hopefully we can win this. I've got a decent record in cup finals as well. So I actually lost my last cup final on my Chelsea save against Porto. But yeah, let's go to the game anyway, and I'll stop rambling on. So they've started they've got a pretty decent lineup when it comes to the attacking side of it. Van Persie, Hamsik, Kagawa, cleverly, but they can be exploited somewhat in the defence and centre midfield. Yeah, let's go for this. So they're not playing their best lineup. Van Persie we'll have to watch. He's amazing on this game. I'm going to go attacking against them because of they've got a pretty weak defence compared to how they normally have anyway. Hopefully we can cause a shock here. I'm a lot more confident looking at their lineup than I were before it, put it that way. Let's start the game. Right. So goal kick to Man United. Eight minutes have gone. So nothing that's happened so far. But it said we're being overrun in midfield. A goal kick. Pass it back to the goalkeeper. Right, Tompkins on the ball now. So they're pushing us back. Luke Shaw on the ball. Ramirez, who actually had a really good game against Arsenal, despite our defeat. Schneiderlin there towards Lambert. Ooh, good save. I thought Lambert's a good player on this, but he does miss a lot of chances when it's on one-on-ones. I've noticed that. He's not that deadly in front of goal. Ramirez with a corner. Tompkins with a goal to make it 1-0. Right. This is interesting for sure. But we do concede goals in the second half, so might seem to get lazy. And Lambert with a free kick. It bounces back and Schneiderlin pounces to make it 2-0. Yeah, I didn't know something would happen there. Yeah, they're not playing their best lineup, especially in defence. So they're not taking this competition too seriously. I know a lot of the teams, especially the top 4 teams, you know, Arsene Wenger were well known for that back in the day. He'd started basically his youth team in the you know, the Carling Cup, Worthington Cup, Capital One Cup, whatever you want to class it as. See, you know, I'm telling them don't drop the performance levels, and they seem confused by that. That is one thing that always bugs me. I don't understand it. You know, if I was a professional footballer in a cup final and I was winning at half time, and my manager said to me, you know, don't let your performance levels drop, I'd understand what he's on about. So let's start the second half. It's like they seem to be insulted that you've said something like that, you know, like the Divas or something, you know, I don't understand it. But they've got a free kick here, and Hamzik smashes it in to make it 2-1. So I knew Hamzik and Van Persie would be definitely I'm going back attacking again. I don't want to sit back. I'm normally good defensive around the 69th minute if I've got a clear lead, or if I've got a lead, put it that way. Ferreira with a ball now. Don't just give it away. And he gives it away to Vidic. Van Persie to Welbeck. And Welbeck misses, thank God. But Ferreira seems to be injured. We've had pretty bad injuries with forwards this season. Not bad injuries, but we've had, you know, he seems to be alright now, but I'm going to take him off. Let's go to tactics. Yeah, I had a good game as a... but we ain't got any forwards to bring on, so... inside forward attack. And that's it. Yeah, sorry if this video is going on for too long, or if my previous videos have gone on for a long time. Hopefully you enjoy them despite, or you watch all of them. I really appreciate it. From Percy to Kagawa. Yeah, good interception there by Klein. Making tactical changes. '64th minute. '75th defensive. Right. '84th minute. Okay, Schneidlin. Sean Schneidlin's been suffering with fitness this season. They get tired a lot. Right, Foreign just smashes it. Well done, Raphael. I remember when Man United scored 2 goals against me in extra time and won the game against me on my Chelsea save. That's goals on the ball to Butner. And it's all over, and we won Man United in the Capital One Cup final. You know, for sure they didn't play their best lineup. You know, I'm not going to take anything away from me though, or my team. It's a really good thing to win the Capital One Cup, especially with Southampton. And this is going to be good for my team and like the youngsters within the team as well. Like being able to win like going to Wembley and winning a cup final. It's a great thing. And we've got Europe. You know, we've got the Europe Cup next season as well. We'll have to qualify for that anyway, if it stays how it is, you know. I think anyway. Now we're guaranteed qualifications in the Europa Cup now if we can finish in a certain position in league. Beating expectations. I've got an achievement. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we've qualified for that, which is great. And yeah, this save is going really, really well. And I definitely recommend anyone starting a Southampton save for sure. It's really fun, and if you stick with youth and use the budgets wisely, you can do a good job with them. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I haven't rambled on too much, and come back for some more, and see you later.